If you've ever dreamed of starting your own business, we're going to help. Throughout the month of January, right here on Midday, we're going to be talking with the experts, giving you specific tips on what you need to know and do to start and maintain a successful business. And today we're going straight to the top. H&R Block is the world's largest tax preparation company, doing 625 million tax returns. It is based right here in Kansas City, and its co-founder is one of Kansas City's greatest entrepreneurs. Henry Bloch and his son Tom wrote this book about their business lessons. It's called Many Happy Returns, and they are both here in studio today. It is a great honor to have you gentlemen here, and what a way to start off our look at being an entrepreneur.
We're happy to be here, Cynthia.
We're very honored.
So tell us, Mr. Bloch, how did you and your brothers start this business? We actually have some pictures of you all when you were little bitty kids.
The trouble with that, it's a long story.
Yeah.
Which she wrote a book about. And, but we had a lot of luck. Mm-hmm. To make the shortest I can describe it would be to say that we were in the bookkeeping business. We advertised, and a person from the Kansas City Star, where we did our advertising, suggested that we try to advertise income tax.
We have some pictures that we've been showing about when you three brothers were a little bitty, and then when you both, started this whole business. And it was not successful, Tom, at first.
It was very unsuccessful, Cynthia. For 8 years, the two brothers were really struggling. I've got a copy of their first tax return from 1946. I think between the two of them, they made about $340. And luckily, Dad was still living at home, so we didn't have a lot of expenses. But it's really a story about not giving up. And I think that's what entrepreneurs have to do. They have to persevere. And oftentimes, especially with a new business, things don't go as planned. Mm-hmm. And the easy thing to do is to throw up your hands and say, I give up. But Dad refused to do that. Now, he'll tell you, he's a pretty modest guy. He'll say, well, I didn't have anything else to do. Who else was going to hire me?
Well, that's the truth.
But
you kept going. So what was it inside of you that you would share with people out there wanting to start a business?
Well, I thought we had a good idea. And it was very difficult, as Tom said, to get people to try us, but it eventually worked. We didn't charge very much money. We didn't raise our fees for 12 years.
Wow.
He was very customer-oriented. It was not about making the most profit.
Okay.
And I think, some people look at going into business thinking, I can make a lot of money. But I think one of the great lessons from their story is think about your customer before you think about yourself.
Yeah, I was very fortunate in that regard. As Tom said, I lived at home. My father was a lawyer, and I was single, and
you could take the risk.
I could take the risk. That's
exactly.
right. So I didn't have to charge very much, and we just kept our fees low.
How much did you charge at the beginning?
$5.
$5 for
Federal
tax return.
and state.
Oh my, for both of them. Well, this is the book.
For 12 years.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. And it just, that turned it around, and people caught on, and it's just been going gangbusters.
And they were one of the
since.
first companies in the country, or the world, to do a concept that we all know so well today called franchising.
Sure, absolutely.
They were one of the pioneers.
I bet it was exciting writing this book. It has 7 lessons for entrepreneurs in here. Yeah. We've got them on our website. Just go to kshb.com, and you'll see the story about your visit here today and some of the lessons that you offer and suggest in this book.
We never heard of the name entrepreneur at that time.
At that time.
I don't know if anybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's the going thing.
Exactly.
So your last word then, the last thing that you want to say to people out there.
Well, I think work hard, be honest.
And love what you do.
You've got to enjoy what you're doing.
You do talk a lot about passion in this book.
Yeah, very
Tom
important.
Bloch, you wrote the book about your dad, Henry Bloch. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all that you are to this community and to the world, and for coming in today and being here on 41 Action News Midday.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Absolutely.
Thank you.